Good morning, everyone. How's everyone's morning going? Morning's going pretty good. Just woke up. I'm sorry for the early stream, but I wanted to do my review from last night. So, let's get started. The last impact before sacrifice. Impact kicks the night off with Eddie Edwards versus Steve Maclin. Damn, what a match. That was a physical fight. Eddie and Maclin kicked off the show with a bang, but Maclin won the match via a DQ. Eddie felt like he did enough damage, so he decided to use a kendo stick as well, causing a disqualification. After the match, he continues to beat on Maclin until Team Impact come to the rescue. Until Team Impact come to the rescue. Eddie makes a quick exit and Honor No More come out. Now we get an impromptu match. Heath versus Vincent, another great match. Heath looked great against Vincent. They threw everything at each other. The interesting thing, though, was Heath kicking out of the red rum. That's Vincent's finisher. So that was pretty crazy. And landing the wake-up call for the victory. After the match, Team Impact and Honor No More brawled in the ring and outside of the ring just long enough for Moose to come in and try to attack Heath, but Heath sidestepped and Moose hits Taven instead, and then he's shocked by what he did to Taven, turns around, and Heath gives him the wake-up call. So I thought that was pretty cool. And pins Moose. Rich Swann dives in, and he starts counting to 3, and then the people at the announce desk like, is this what we can see at Sacrifice? If he did the exact same thing to Moose, we would have a new Impact World Champion. I thought that was pretty fun. Up next, Masha versus Rachel Rose. Another fun, effective match, making quick work of Rachel Rose. Yeah, Masha Samovich is making a hell of an impact, and all these random squash matches is just proving how vicious and violent and powerful she is. I'm still waiting for that Jordan Grace versus Masha match, so still holding that hope. Up next, Madison Rain versus Cassie Lee. This was an interesting match. Madison Rain and Tennille put Caleb in timeout. Before the match, they took his phone that was gifted to the inspiration from him to him. Then they pulled out some blue duct tape and put an X and forced him to stand in that spot for the entire match. This has to be a first. That was a very, very fun match. Impact has mastered using the valet to boost the storyline. Incredible work. So get this. Tennille was on the outside. She pulled Cassie Lee off the ring ropes and she hit her head on the apron like it normally does. And then drilled her into the ring apron and inadvertently after that, Jesse tried to take out Tennille, but inadvertently ended in Caleb's arms. You know, like when romance movies where the girl is like held like this and the guy is ready to kiss her. So I thought that was pretty clever. Madison Rain was enraged by Caleb's actions, just long enough for Cassie to take the advantage and pin Madison. What a fun, creative match. That was creative as fuck. I loved it. Up next, Tasha Steelz versus Chelsea Green. Winner faced Mickie James as Sacrifice. Another great match, but I didn't like the finish. Another match where Tasha needed help to win. Here we have Tasha and Chelsea putting on a great match. Chelsea falls to the outside. Savannah Evett comes over and kicks her head off. Then tosses her in the ring for Tasha to splash on her and give her the victory. After that, we get a little jaw-jacking between Mickie James and Tasha Steelz. Mickie James says, well, you didn't win on your own. You had her help you. So, up next, beefed up Johnny Swinger versus Jonah. Yeah, we knew how this match would go, right? All the training Swinger did in the Swinger's dungeon wasn't enough to topple the top dog, Jonah. After the match, Jonah was going to do another tsunami, but was interrupted by his sacrifice opponent, PCO. They fight in the ring. Jonah gets the upper hand and lands the tsunami on PCO. But after 2 seconds, PCO rises up and overpowers Jonah to leave him the last person standing in the ring. That would be great if it was the last person standing match at Sacrifice, but it's not. We head to the back where Deanna is being interviewed by Gia Miller about the Champ Challenge that she's issuing towards Sacrifice. Giselle Shaw confronts Deanna and tried to tell her off, said that Deanna, after saying her piece, walks off. Gia turns to Giselle, saying, "Does that mean you are going to challenge Deanna at Sacrifice?" Giselle was about to say, "You never know." Lady Frost bursts in and says, No, she's not. I spoke to Impact Management, and we have a match at Sacrifice. And then after I beat you, you can have all the spotlight to yourself." Up next, Bullet Club versus VBD and GOD. The match hasn't even started yet, and all members cause absolute chaos. That Scott D'Amore had to come out and made it a no DQ match. That was absolutely chaotic. All 8 members raised hell. There were weapons brawling in the back. Great stories being told. It was great. Leaving Bullet Club and GOD brawled in the back while they had picture in picture. There was one up here and then there was one down here. That's crazy. I didn't know Impact was gonna go back to that stuff. Usually, like back in the past, they would just have people brawl in the back and only let the locker look at it, or they would cut to the back and forget the match in the ring. So it was like this. They were brawling in the back, and then it was VBD and Jay White and Chris Bay in the ring. And oh man, such great shit. I loved it. Brawling in the back, fighting in the front, weapons were involved. I honestly don't know how to call this, but it was fucking awesome. And Sacrifice just got a hell of a lot interesting. Thank you for watching, and I will be doing a video tonight to run down the card of Sacrifice, another stacked ass show. Looking forward to it. All right, let's go to the comments section. Hi, Jared. Steve Maclin should reunite with Wesley Blake. I don't think so. Steve Maclin versus Eddie Edwards in a no rules match, possibly. Masha Slamovich should win Knockouts Championship, possibly. Josh Alexander needs to return to Impact Sacrifice, maybe. Kayla with a K might betray Madison Rain, Tino Dashwood at Sacrifice, possibly. Chelsea Green should be added into the match at Sacrifice, possibly. Deanna Peraza versus Giselle Shaw, possibly. Jonah versus Eddie Edwards. Moose versus Jonah for Impact World, no. Decay versus Good Brothers in a Monsters Ball match for Impact World Tag Team Championship, possibly. Jonah versus W. Morrissey, nope. Samoa Joe should return to Impact Wrestling. Yeah, we have no idea where Joe is. He did an interview with Busted Open and says he has not signed anything, but he has multiple offers and he's just waiting for the right opportunity. So we have no idea where Samoa Joe will land. Anyways, that's the end of the show. Thank you for watching, and you can follow me on Twitter at MiseryEater101. That's a 0, not an O. And thank you for everything, and I appreciate all the support and feedback. I'm looking to improve everything I do. I will see you guys tonight, probably about 9-ish or 8, one of the two. But it will not be as late as 10. Thank you for your time, and I will see you tonight. Bye.